ʻkristjan Vieri is a retired Italian footballer who played as a centre-forward for the Italy national football team and 11 Serie A clubs, most notably Internazionale. Vieri was named in the FIFA 100, a list of the 125 greatest living footballers selected by Pelé copyright as a part of FIFA's centenary celebrations. For a number of years he was regarded as one of the finest strikers in Europe, leading to him becoming the world's most expensive player in 1999 when Inter paid Lazio £32 million for his services. Something of a footballing nomad, Vieri played for no fewer than 12 clubs throughout his career. Most notable were his spells at Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Lazio and Inter. With Inter he hit the net on more than 100 occasions. Vieri has often been described as an old-fashioned centre-forward. Due to his physical presence and outstanding aerial ability, he is the all-time top scorer of headed goals in Italian league history. As well as picking up several winners' medals during his career, Vieri also claimed many individual honours including the ʻvjɛri and Capocannoniere titles in Spain and Italy and Italian Footballer of the Year twice. He is one of Italy's highest-ever goal scorers in the FIFA World Cup with a combined 9 goals from 9 matches at the 1998 and 2002 tournaments. Early life: born in Bologna, Italy, his family moved to Australia in the 1970s, residing in the suburb of Wetherill Park in southwestern Sydney, and he attended Prairiewood High School. His father, Roberto Vieri, played for Sydney-based club Marconi Stallions. It is from his father that he inherited his nickname Bobo, which he carried with him throughout his career. During his time in Australia, Vieri developed a love for both football and cricket, a sport he still follows to this day. He stated in an interview that he would have liked to have been a professional cricketer. His brother, Massimiliano Vieri, is also a professional footballer and was an Australian international in 2004. Vieri played for Marconi Juniors when he was a child, but his family soon moved back to Italy. Club career: Vieri started his playing career at Marconi Stallions. While there, he was spotted by Torino and played his first Serie A game the next year for the Turin team. Vieri made 9 appearances in total for Torino, scoring 2 goals. He also picked up a runners-up medal as an unused substitute in the 1992 UEFA Cup final, as Torino lost the tie to Ajax on away goals. In November 1992, he was sold to Serie B club, Pisa Calcio, scoring 2 goals from 18 appearances. He would only stay in Pisa for 1 season, moving to Serie B side, Ravenna, for the 1993 Euro 94 season where he scored 12 goals and 32 appearances. He was subsequently transferred to another Serie B club for the 1994 Euro 95 season, Venezia, where he scored 11 goals and 29 appearances. After 3 seasons in Serie B, Vieri returned to Serie A for the 1995 Euro 96 season when he joined Atalanta, where he scored 9 goals and 21 appearances. His first big move came about when he was spotted by Juventus, who signed him from Atalanta for a fee of €2.5 million for the 1996 Euro 97 season. He made 23 appearances and scored 8 goals in Serie A, and 6 goals in 10 matches in Europe, making him joint top scorer for Juventus that season along with Alan Bocaia. He ended his season at Juve by winning the Scudetto and starting in the 3-1 UEFA Champions League final loss to Borussia Dortmund. Vieri's form for Juventus attracted the attention of Spanish side, Atletico Madrid, who paid $10 million to sign the striker. He scored a total of 24 goals in 24 league appearances for Atletico and finished the season with 29 goals from 32 appearances, which saw him receive the ʻvjɛri trophy awarded to the league's top scorer. In an interview with Marca magazine shortly after arriving at the Caldera Cube Den, he named his all-time sporting hero as Australian cricketer Alan Border. After his performances for Atletico Madrid and at the 1998 World Cup, he returned to the Serie A with Lazio for a fee of $25 million. He had a successful season, scoring 14 goals in 28 appearances and won the Cup Winners' Cup. However, The following season he was the subject of a world record transfer of $49 million to Internazionale after drawing the attention of chairman Massimo Moratti and manager Marcello Lippi, who had requested the player after their successful season together at Juventus. Inter would be Vieri's ninth club in his ninth season of being a professional footballer. At Inter, Vieri formed a potentially dangerous partnership with Ronaldo up front, but because of injuries to both players, they were not able to play together often. He was impressive in his first couple of seasons, but constant managerial changes meant that Inter could not challenge for the Scudetto. It was under disciplined Argentinian coach ʻkristjan that Vieri and Inter really began to flourish and challenge for honours. Vieri was made the focal point of the attack and scored 22 goals in 25 games in the 2001 Euro 02 season as Inter narrowly missed out on the title after their last day defeat to Lazio. The following season he was Serie A capocannoniere after scoring 24 goals in 23 appearances. In addition, he scored 3 goals in Inter's Champions League campaign and formed a potent partnership with Hernan Crespo. He scored both of Inter's goals in the quarter-final victory over Valencia. Vieri was injured during the second leg of this game and therefore played no part in the semi-final defeat to city rivals Milan. The following year, Carpa was sacked only a few games into the season and was replaced by Alberto Zaccheroni. Vieri did not get along with his new manager and also had many of the Inter fans turn on him after his dip in form. In addition, he had shown his discontent at the sale of strike partner Crespo to Chelsea. When Roberto Mancini replaced Zaccheroni in the summer of 2004, Vieri played the majority games up front with Adriano. It was clear to many though that the injury he had sustained against Valencia had taken its toll on Vieri and he was no longer as sharp in front of goal, despite his respectable goal output. In July 2005, Vieri and Inter came to a mutual agreement to terminate his contract with the club. He was then signed by crosstown rivals Milan, but left the Rossoneri Euro, where he was not a regular starter a Euro after just 6 months, joining French side Monaco in order to play regularly and gain a place in Italy's squad for the 2006 World Cup. However, he suffered a serious knee injury while playing for Monaco in 2006, which required extensive surgery and ruled out the possibility of playing in his third consecutive FIFA World Cup. Vieri agreed a 1-year deal with Sampdoria on July 6, 2006. However, Vieri returned to Atalanta on August 29, signing a 1-year minimum wage contract worth $1,500 per month. Although he received a paltry salary, Vieri was to earn another $100,000 for every goal he scored, leaving chairman Ivan Ruggeri to comment, "If things go well, Vieri will cost me $2 million." Vieri scored 2 goals in 7 substitute appearances, including one spectacular long-range effort. In June 2007, Atalanta announced they would not offer a contract extension to Vieri. His contract therefore ended on June 30. Vieri signed a 1-year deal with Fiorentina in the summer of 2007 and he was officially presented to the press on July 21, 2007. He signed a 1-year contract for Atalanta on June 30, 2008. However, in early April, both Atalanta and Vieri mutually agreed that the contract was to be rescinded after only making 9 appearances for the club. He announced his retirement on October 20, 2009. International career: Vieri has scored 23 goals in 49 matches for Italy and played for his country at the 1998 World Cup, scoring 5 times, and the 2002 World Cup, scoring 4 times, though he endured a less successful tournament at Euro 2004, whilst he missed Euro 2000 and 2006 World Cup through injury. Vieri is generally considered to be Italy's greatest pure striker of recent times despite strong competition, and is one of Italy's most prolific World Cup goal scorers. Appearing in a total of 9 World Cup games in 1998 and 2002, he found the net 9 times, making him one of the most feared strikers in those tournaments along with Ronaldo and Miroslav Klose. He was named by Pelé as one of the 125 greatest living footballers in March 2004. Vieri received his first international cap during the 1996 Euro 97 season after some impressive displays for Juventus. He scored a key goal for Italy in the playoff against Russia during qualification for the 1998 World Cup. At the finals of the tournament in France he formed a strong partnership with Roberto Baggio. Vieri opened the scoring against Chile after an assist from his strike partner. He went on to score 3 more goals against Cameroon and Austria during the group stage. Vieri scored Italy's only goal in the round of 16 match against Norway. He scored Italy's 4th penalty in the quarter-final shootout against France, but Luigi Di Biagio missed the 5th and Italy were eliminated. That quarter-final showdown against France was the only game of the tournament in which Vieri was unable to score. Vieri missed out on Euro 2000 after suffering a recurrence of an old thigh injury, during the 4th-place playoff with Parma at the end of the 1999 Euro 2000 season after a collision with Gianluigi Buffon, who would also miss out on the tournament. Italy played Vieri as a lone striker in the 2002 World Cup, scoring an impressive 4 goals in 4 games. He managed a brace in the opening game against Ecuador and scored Italy's only goal in the 2-1 defeat to Croatia despite having a previous goal incorrectly ruled out for offside. In the round of 16 match against South Korea he opened the scoring in the 18th minute, scoring a powerful header from a Francesco Totti corner. Italy led the game until the Koreans equalized 3 minutes before the end. Italy was eventually eliminated by South Korea by a golden goal. The only game in which he failed to find the net was against Mexico in a 1-1 draw. Vieri was once again the main striker in Italy's ill-fated Euro 2004 campaign. However, this time he did not fare so well, scoring no goals as Italy were eliminated in the first round. It was during this tournament that his now infamous More of a Man press conference took place, where he hit back at his critics in the Italian press by stating that he was more of a man than any of them. It is worth noting that Euro 2004 occurred at a particularly painful period of Vieri's life, when he was being spied upon by his own club Internazionale and Telecom Italia at the request of club owner Massimo Moratti. In September 2012, Inter and Telecom Italia were ordered by a Milan court to pay Vieri damages amounting to $1 million for this case of phone tapping. More disappointment occurred when he missed the 2006 World Cup after suffering a knee meniscus injury in a Ligue 1 match against Paris Saint-Germain on March 26, 2006. Although Vieri would not necessarily have been a starter for Marcello Lippi's side, Lippi admitted that he would have picked him had he been fit. He played in 3 tournaments, but failed to win a medal in each of them, missing out on the Euro 2000 runners-up medal and the glorious 2006 World Cup winners' medal. Personal life: Vieri is of Italian and French descent as his mother Nathalie was born and raised in Paris. ʻKristjan Vieri's personal life has been subject to much media attention in Italy. He has been involved in many high-profile relationships, including those with models Elisabetta Canalis, Elena Santarelli, Debo Salvalaggio, Fernanda Lessa and Melissa Sato among others. He has his own fashion label Euro Sweet Years Euro, which he runs with friend and former Italy and Milan teammate Paolo Maldini. The pair also own a number of restaurants in the city of Milan. Another close friend of his is current Milan forward Alessandro Matri, with whom he has been seen holidaying in Spain, along with other friends. His brother, Massimiliano Max Vieri, played for Australia. Career statistics: Club 1 includes 1 Champions League Serie A playoff match. International goals, honours, filmography, Picasso's face, references. External links.